Ezekiel chapter 36, starting at verse 24. For I will take you from the nations and gather you from all the countries, and will bring you into your own land. I will also sprinkle clean water on you, and you will be clean. I will cleanse you from all your impurities and all your idols. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. I will remove your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I will place my spirit within you and cause you to follow my statutes and carefully observe my ordinances. Hello, my name's Kevin Linley, and I'm a staff member here at the Cookeville Rescue Mission. I've been asked to kind of share briefly what brought me to the rescue mission and what my role is as a staff member here. My story starts like many others. I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, in a dysfunctional family. Alcohol was present all the time. It was just a part of my life. I was either in a bar or in some kind of club that my parents belonged to, and it was a part of my life. I began drinking at the age of 11 years old. By the time I was 15 or 16 years old, I was a full-blown alcoholic. My family sort of disintegrated around that time of my life. My mom had done her best to try to protect us children from a stepfather that was incredibly abusive. That was about the time that I entered into the Teen Challenge program. And Christ became real to me. I went on to finish the Teen Challenge program after about 14 months. The Lord had wanted me to move on to Bible college. So that's what I did. I applied for Central Bible College in Springfield, Missouri. I was there for about a year. To fast forward into my life, I spent the next 15 years running from God and His call on my life, trying to fill that God-shaped hole with worldly pleasures, and all of it it left me empty inside, even though on the outside I had a modicum of success at work and friends, and everyone thought I was just the happy guy, but inside I was empty. Just about a year ago today, I was in Baxter, Tennessee at the Buffalo Valley Dragway with a partner of mine. We owned our own business, and we traveled on the weekends to various drag race events and so forth as vendors. And we had a falling out, and I just took off walking with nowhere in mind that I was going, but I was fed up with myself, with my life, and I walked, and I walked, and I walked. And after a couple days of walking and sleeping outside, I ended up in the town of Cookeville. And the people at the UCHRA told me there's this place down the street. They're good people down there, and they might be able to help you. And that was the day that I walked into the Cookeville Rescue Mission, March the 23rd of 2015. There was a couple that came in to do the evening devotion for us, and the woman, she began to sing a song about the Lord. And it was in that moment that once again I felt the love of God so present in that room, just washing over me and removing guilt and condemnation and fear. And I couldn't believe in my mind that God would still want me or love me after willfully turning my back on Him for so many years. But that was indeed the case. And it was after that service that I walked up to a staff member and told him that I was rededicating my life to following Jesus, and that I wasn't sure what would happen from that decision, but I knew that I felt peace, and that was something that I hadn't felt in a very, very long time. God had opened the door for me to come on the staff as a volunteer, and I was incredibly humbled by that opportunity. And I guess the rest is history, if you will. God has allowed me to share my story with the men who come in and out of this door every day. And He has been faithful to me. And He has given me strength to be faithful to Him. One of the things that I cannot stress enough about the value of the Cookeville Rescue Mission is that you never know who is going to come in the door. You never know how close they are to turning their life over to Jesus. And a lot of people are just looking for that one good example. And that's my goal, is to be that good example and to let men know that it doesn't matter what their failures are in the past, that God has a plan for each and every person in this world, and especially those of us that come to this place. He knew about this place, and He knew that I would be near, but I didn't know. And He did. He took that stony heart away from me, and He gave me a heart of flesh, and He put His Spirit inside of me. And I'm just incredibly humbled at the opportunity to be able to serve at the rescue mission in the capacity that He has given me. The gifts and the calling of God are without repentance.
There was a light that found me in darkness, failing and hopeless, barely alive. And for the first time, I saw Your perfection in my reflection, there in Your eyes. My feet are on the ground, my heart is beating now. Your love has shown me how to live. You're my recovery, changing who I was to who I'm meant to be, healing all that's broken as You wash me clean. Oh, You set me free. You're my recovery. And this is the day that I'm starting over. I'm taking it slower, one step at a time, and narrow the way. But You're here to guide me. Your Spirit's inside me, and it's changing my mind. My feet are on the ground, my heart is beating now. Your love has shown me how to live. You're my recovery, change 'cause you wash me clean. Oh, you set me free. You're my recovery. You're my recovery. Clear eyes, now I can see your truth in front of me. I am and always will be loved.